I know we've all been mourning the loss of Silent Hills. I know I have. As a Silent Hill fan, that was just something that was really frustrating for me and very disappointing. As of course, PT just looked really good. It looked really promising, not just because of the really strong demo, but because of the team that were working on it. Hideo Kojima, Guillermo del Toro, Norman Reedus. It just seemed like such a dream team that it would concoct something wonderful, but of course, we'll just never know. However, a game developer by the name of Farhan Qureshi, has recreated much of the now defunct PT. Now, it's been developed in Unity over about 104 hours and was only developed by Qureshi himself, and he has dubbed it PuniTy. Now, it's not exactly a full remake, probably because it wasn't actually intended as a PT remake in the offset. It was initially created as a learning experience to prep for a 3D modelling workshop that he is actually planning to teach, so that's why some of the puzzles have been removed. There's no narrative arc framing it, and there are different interactions, and you have a flashlight just for example. And here's what he had to say himself in his blog. Quote, "Originally I wanted to create an apartment scene for its simplicity, variety and familiarity, but I wanted something more game focused as the workshop is being targeted at the Calgary game developers. I ended up choosing the PT hallway as it's an interior scene fairly close to an apartment, and the simplicity, variety and familiarity still exist. Plus, it's no longer available to download, but I can make it live on in some fashion by doing this." Now, even once he'd obviously recreated the location, he didn't actually really intend for it to be a full remake or even a functional game in its own right, but I guess the passion took hold of him and he got carried away and felt the urge to actually spice up the model with some of the best moments of PT. And he went on to say, quote, "At first it wasn't my intention to add actual gameplay from PT. I started with simply a hallway to walk through, allowing players to look at all the models, and that's all I needed for the workshop. But the hallway felt too quiet to walk through, so I thought of adding some sound as well. And so the obsession began. Since as soon as I added sound, I figured it'd be easy to add a flashlight and zoom feature, and a quick door banging animation. And hey, I bet it won't be so hard to model some cockroaches, so the project quickly morphed from showing off a 3D modelling scene into a mini-game experience." Now, you can actually play it for free on PC, Mac and Linux, and there will be a link in the description below this video, and I suggest you do so. It's not actually really intended as a PT remake exactly, it's not like scene for scene or anything like that, but it's as close as we're ever going to get to PT unless someone actually wants to remake it, you know, as a setting out to remake it, you know. As he said himself, he didn't really set out at the start, it just started out something for his class and just kind of expanded from there, but it's probably as close as we're going to get to PT, unfortunately. I've given it a go myself, and it looks pretty damn promising, and I suggest you do so if you're at all interested in PT. And of course, now that it's gone from the PlayStation Store, if you don't already have it, then this is your only shot, I'm afraid, my friends. Still, well done to Farhan. Hopefully he makes some full games in the future. I'd definitely be interested in playing them. Anyway, that's me done. Thank you for watching. See you next time.